playing Ark, but it's an Ark YouTube. It's an Ark video. It's how to use dinosaurs. So we already used a couple. We used the wyverns. We used all those wyverns up there, and I figured out how to use other things. So you can actually tame comfies, but I don't know how to. So you pick them up on your back and put them on your shoulder. I forgot how to drop them. I think you have to. Don't you have to? Yeah. So you have to throw them, like push triangle twice. Let me enable creative first. So we got a Giga, and it does this, which makes most things run away. It's one of the strongest, but I wouldn't say the strongest. Like, out of all the dinosaurs, I would say I don't know, like a Reaper is the best. I don't know. So all Giga does is you push L2 and you push R2 to bite. That's all, like regular. So now we're moving on to this frog. So you can do a really big jump with it. You can do this attack where it knocks out things. So all of its attacks knocks out things. So here's the first one. You push L2 to do this one. It's like a lick attack. And the other one's like a punch lick attack. I don't know what to call it. But that also does it. So not very many. So we got the glow tail. It's kind of useful. It lights up things if you hold down triangle on it. Watch. Hold down triangle. You go to pet to toggle light turn on. So I turned it on and now you see it's glowing. But he has, I think, a certain amount to use that. So you have to wait for it. So for you to do that, you have to hold down triangle. Use your left joystick to move it around and push on. If it doesn't say that, it's probably because that I can't do it, or you just turned it on already. So we're gonna turn that back off. Now we have this bat looking thing. So it can go invisible if you climb on. So you push X to latch on to the walls, and now you push L2 to go invisible. So it's 100 countdown. You have to wait for it to go back, and to get off you push X again. So it does a screech ability, which hears anything nearby. So it can do it at night or day, but it's better when you use it at night. But it's easy to use it. So you just hold down L2, and then you try to find an animal. You can hold it like this guy. You screech at it, and then it's supposed to show. Yeah, see that red circle thing? That'll just how you know it is. So R2 to bite. You can leech on, but I haven't figured that out yet. I think you have to do this, or you have to do this. So you can try to bite up, but you're most likely to just, most likely to scream. So, okay. so next on, we're moving on to the spider. You cannot tame these. All the other dinosaurs I showed you so far, you can tame, but now we're moving on that you can't tame this guy. So you can't, but you have to do console commands. I forgot this console commands. You can look up how to use admin commands and how to spawn in dinosaurs with admin commands. Just look it up on YouTube. So you hold down L2 to spray your webs. Now you just bite like usual. They actually do the web effect, but I can't do it on creatures that I have tamed. Now you got the Arthropleura. You can't tame this as well, you can't. But you can do it with console commands, like I said. So, you spit. You can do the spit ability. I'm trying to, but I don't have enough space. So, you hold down L2 and then it'll eventually spit. If you can kind of see. Can't really see it, but you can kind of see it. See that? That's what it looks like. So if you push R2, it bites as well. So I'll say these guys are kind of useful, not that much. Moving on, we got Dynamicus. So you push X to jump, which they jump really high. You can hold down X, and then when you get onto a wall or something, you can get onto it. Also, you can get on a bigger creature and then grapple onto it. So this is how fast they are when they're walking. This is how fast they are when they're running. So these guys actually do bleed damage, which is kind of useful if you want to bite and then run away, bite and then run away. So I'm gonna try to find. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna jump on these. I'm gonna jump on this Argentavis or RG. See, I jumped onto it. Now I'm like attacking it, and I bit it. See? So I'm pretty sure they don't take fall damage. So this is look. So if you bite a dinosaur. Okay, I don't know why it isn't doing bleed damage, but I'm pretty sure it only does bleed damage to it only does bleed damage to people. So Dynamicus are useful in PvP, but not that useful in PvE. So I will recommend you to get a Dynamicus if you want to. So I'm pretty sure it does do bleed damage to dinosaurs, but I'm not sure because Thorny Dragon had armor on its back and I scratched it, so I don't really know. So, like, you can do a scratch attack. R2 does nothing. You can charge up to jump, look, and jump really high. Moving on, we got the Microraptor, I think. Yeah, I think this is. So it'll enable you to fly or glide. So you can actually you're flying. So you can actually get around the map easier. So you can actually tame that. You can tame Dynamicus, but you have to be on Ragnarok. Well, not Ragnarok. Valgira. You have to be in Valgira to tame a Dynamicus. That's the only map they spawn. And you have to go to this so it's like this big open field. You can find them there. But the easiest place to find them is in like this ravine in the wide open field. and then you can grab them. So moving on, we got the RG. Let me get the saddle. I'm trying to get the saddle real quick. RG. So, we got this. Okay, we got that. So they can actually craft stuff in their inventory because RGs are birds and birds are really smart. It just doesn't seem like it. So they can craft stuff in their inventory, like almost anything. But no, so it only crafts smithy tables. It only crafts smith table stuff. That's the only thing they craft. They are a flyer, but they're not as good. So they can actually pick up stuff. So L2 doesn't attack, you click it. R2 doesn't attack as well. It's like almost the same. But now you can actually speed up. But it isn't as fast as a wyvern. It also does land attacks. Let me try to show you. So, this is what you have to do. You click L2, it does that. So this guy does not collect wood. It doesn't do L2. L2 attacks when it's on the ground, but still pretty useful. So we have used Dynamicus, Comfy, Glowtails, Arthropluras, Spiders, Dynamicus, Giga, the Frog, and the RG. Now we're moving on to the Hesperonus, or whatever it's called. I do not know how to say that name. Also, this is not all the dinosaurs in the game, but I'll say these are most of the dinosaurs in the game. So, this is a Hesperonus. I do not know how to say that name. Hesperonus. I can't really say the name of this bird. So it isn't as smart as the RG, but it can go fish. Yeah, you can pick it up on your shoulder. This is what it looks like. I don't know. That's what it looks like. And it will swim like a duck in the water. Let me show you. Wait. Look, he's like a duck in the water. So that's what it looks like in the water. That's basically all it can do. It can attack, but it's very slow. So moving on, we got the Tapijara, the one that I said that we were going to show in the last video. So it is a collector of wood. It does this thing where it looks around. It does collect wood. Actually, it doesn't. Wait. I think it does a certain attack. No, it doesn't. It is a flyer, and it's really fast when it's like under pressure. So it can also pick up stuff. Let me try and pick it frog up. I'm not sure if it can pick a frog up. Yeah, I can't seem to pick stuff up with this guy. But you can pick up stuff, but I don't know how. So L2's how to do that grab attack, and R2's how to do the other attack. So moving on, we get the UT. So this guy buffs all of your dinosaurs. So if you press I think L2, it does this like Vulture. like that. I'm pretty sure that weakens enemies. It does a bite, which is R2. Now, I can't remember how it boosts. So you push the right hand thing. So the right hand joystick, you press that, and then it starts to roar. So I am playing on a PlayStation 4. Keep that in mind. If you don't, it's probably gonna be how it's kind of bad. So that's how you use the UT. It's you can find it in the wild, but they have a lot of torpors to try to like knock it out. So moving on, we got the Carnotaurus. It does this headbutt attack if you push L2. It does this bite attack if you push R2. So this is what it does. So that's it. So moving on, we got Diplocalus, which I call Dipley, because I think personally these things are the best things ever. So if I go to survival mode, I need stuff. I can take oxygen from it. It'll give me oxygen, and I can swim underwater a lot. So I'll say it is a useful dinosaur. So moving on, we got the Allosaurus. They are useful. So you hold down L2, and this is how you fire. You push R2. You switch using using the right joystick. So you switch when you use the right joystick, and then so you push it down, and then it'll switch. Now you do this. The cold attack, which freezes things. The fire attack burns things, and there's an armor piercing. I think it doesn't do. So it makes the dinosaur not have any single armor on it, only like 1.1% armor. So it's very useful, I think. But it isn't that useful against high level dinosaurs. I can definitely say that. So moving on, we got the Baryonyx. I don't know why, but it does this attack. Watch this. So you push the right joystick, you push it. What's that supposed to do? So L2 does nothing. You can do a bite attack, but if you get in the water, if you hold down L2, you actually do a spin attack with stun strings. It's useful because on PvE and PvP. So when you do the spin attack, it stuns things. Also, so it stuns things in the water. Also, it can take things off of the rider. I think it can only stun certain things. It stuns people, but I don't think the dinosaur that you're riding. I don't know. So this guy can jump. It's kind of useful to jump. These things are found in the swamp. I think the swamp is on every single map except Extinction and I think only Extinction, Genesis 1 and Genesis Part 2. I think those are the only one, and Vulture. Those are the only places that don't have Baryonyxes. So if you try this on the phone, it will not work. So we got Allosaurus up next. So we use berry. Actually, no. I'm gonna craft the Allosaurus saddle before we can do that. So Allosaurus saddle. It's like all. That's what it does. This is what you just do. This. It'll have an Allosaurus saddle. This is what it looks like. So, next up we have the Crocodiles, not the Allosaurus yet. So if you hold down X like the Dynamicus, it does a big jump. But I aim down, so I do this. Whee! It does this very large jump. It's bigger than, I think it's the biggest jump in the game. I don't know if it is or not. So that's the problem. I don't know if it's the biggest jump or not. So we're gonna so there's a pickup attack. So like this monkey, you push R2. Wait, no, you push L2. You hold L2 to pick up, and you hold R2, and you hold R2 to pick up. So to let go, you hold the attack again. So Crocodiles is kind of good. Also, if you push right hand joystick, you do this. Look at this. It's like, it's like scared or something. Next up, we have the Allosaurus. This is a pack creature. Usually in the wild, there should be 3 Allosauruses. So they are pretty dangerous. They're like right behind a T-Rex. But if you get them to fight a level like 30 T-Rex against a level 100 Allosaur, you'll probably win because it happened once to me. And I'll see, it's like kind of good to have. So it does this attack if you push R2, yeah. And it does this big attack if you hold down L2. Like the stomp thing. I don't know what to call it. So the highest level is the alpha. So this happens with Allosauruses, Raptors, and Dynamicus. I don't know the other dinosaurs that have alpha things. So we did Allo. Now we do. So we have Turtle Boa. It warns you if a storm is coming, only these things be on 2 maps. Scorched Earth, which is the one that I am on right now, and the island, but they're hard to find. I think. I'm not sure if it's the island or not. So we got Vulture. It eats rotten meat. It's a passive tame, but if it finds a carcass, it will start to go after you. This is a beautiful color one. You pick it up and put it on your shoulder and stuff. Got Smilodon. So it does only one attack, which is R2. Kind of basic. And Mantis, one of my favorites. So you hold down you push L2 to do this like leap attack. It does a lot of damage. Also, these things can equip any melee damage weapons. It's kind of insane. So they do a lot of damage. I put katanas on this one. That one has katanas. I have another one. So it can collect stuff, but I don't really like to use it that way. So next up we got Turtle Boa. You tame it by giving it eggs, but like you throw the eggs down and then it'll eat it and then it'll become your friend. It'll take like 3 eggs, I think, or something like that. 2 wyvern eggs, I think. So yeah. This guy does like that. So it bites you and then you get like sleepy. So that's what it does. Here's a raptor. Like I said. So let me get the saddle up. So you just put wrap. Look. Just put wrap. And then the saddle up here. So you don't need a smithy for this saddle. But these guys are still kind of dangerous to attempt to tame, like all these other creatures. So I think this is our last one. I'm kind of sad about that. I like to be with. Oh, never mind, it isn't. So this is our second last one. So you push L2 to jump on things, and you do like a basic attack when you push R2, like usual with Vultures. So most pack dinosaurs, if you push right joystick, it would do like you cannot tame this guy only with console commands, or like where you can tame it, but I think it's like stuff from a mod you can only tame it. So you hold down L2 to throw like this rock, and then you push R2 to swipe. And it does a bite attack if you push right bumper. So that is not it for this episode. I'm gonna show you how to use like, let me count real quick. Yeah, 4. So I'm gonna show you how to use storyboard dinosaurs, but it isn't on Scorched Earth, it's on Genesis. So it isn't the creatures that are like, they aren't the creatures that are that dangerous or something. Actually, those creatures are they're supposed to be aware of those creatures that I'm going to show you. These 4 creatures that I'm going to show you, but one is the weakest. I'm not going to tell you which one's the weakest. So I'm going to do this, and so we're gonna do this stuff. So we're gonna do this. Let me just log in real quick. Stuck it. Let me try to tame the Shadow Mane real quick. Let me try to tame the Shadow Mane real quick. So you feed Shadow Manes these fish. Like, you get this fish basket. You unlock it in Genesis Part 2. Get out of here. Stop it. Okay, so this is how you use these dinosaurs. I can't really use them because the stupid Shadow Mane's over here. There's a train. I'll say over here is a safe area. So you have to use. Okay, this is Spinosaurus. It's the first one. So Spino gets a buff if you go into this water. Don't ask why I put bunny ears on this guy. So look, you see up there how that's like that feet? It's a buff where if you do extra attack and I think you get speedier. But it doesn't make you speedier in the water. So you push L2 to stand up, and then you push R2 to swipe. but you press L2 to go back down, and then you can just bite and stuff. It's like boring. Now I'm gonna put this guy back in his cryopod because I don't want him to get bitten by the Shadow Man over here. Because Shadow Mans are actually pretty strong. So that was like I'll say the second strongest. Here's the number one strongest. It's a Shadow Man. So it can use a super high jump like this. Look at that. That's a super far jump. Other than that, the Shadow Man. So it does do. So you see that bar at the bottom? It will do attacks, but so you see that bar at the bottom? How it's filling up with blue? That's how you know that you're getting stronger by every single bite you place on a Spino or any dinosaur. You do this thing. So this is okay. Let me get this. So Shadow Mans actually get the same buff as the Spino does. So wait, how come I know how to buff this? Okay, let me try to attack this Spino. So you hold down R2 and you do this really powerful bite. So if you push right bumper, you go invisible and the rider is you. They won't, so the dinosaurs won't know where you are. You can definitely see it because it's like glowing because I got this stuff on it. So since we haven't shown this last attack yet, we're gonna show it. So you saw that it does this. So it stuns the dinosaur for like a certain amount of time, and then after that, you can. So after you like teleport and stuff, it'll do that. So you see that Shadow Man roaring? I can't do that because I don't have enough of Shadow Man. You can only do that if you have 2 Shadow Mans. So they are very nice looking. I can definitely say that. I have to get that. I can't show you the third creature because I don't know where it is. I lost the third creature. Dang it. Actually, I think I know where it is. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I don't know where it is, so I'm just going to show you the last one because I can't find the creature that I wanted to show you. It was a third dinosaur. It is very powerful. You can mass murder stuff with it. So I got the Sarcosuchus. So you see those hats on all the dinosaurs? They do not spawn with that. I just put that on. You can only do this on Genesis 2. Look at him. So if you look this way with your Sarcosuchus or any way, and you push R2, it'll do this. Try how a crocodile reacts. So it does this roll attack. It does not pick up stuff, only like small creatures. So there's a Therizinosaurus. I can show you its attacks, but I have to kill it. So it gets aggressive if you get too close to it. So you see how it's doing that slash attack? And then it does a bite attack. You saw how it put his head down? That's a bite attack. So those are the only attacks it does. It still very powerful. But I am in creative mode, so it doesn't stand a chance. But if I'm riding a dinosaur and I'm in creative mode, the dinosaur would have, I don't know, like, it can never die. Okay, so that is it for this video. Leave a like and subscribe. I will see you next time. Goodbye. I hope you have a wonderful day.